Students, today our topic is biomolecules. In biomolecules, first category is carbohydrates. Carbohydrates definition is, actually old definition is hydrates of carbons. Hydrates of carbon. Carbohydrates means hydrates of carbons. But it is not exactly correct statements. See, hydrates of carbons means, for example, glucose. Glucose molecular formula is C6H12O6. It can also write C6H2O taken 6 times. Next one, rhamnose. Rhamnose molecular formula also C6H12O5. It can't able to write CXH2O taken Y times, but glucose we written CXH2O Y times we written, but rhamnose we did not write in the form of CXH2O taken Y times. It means that hydrates of carbon, it is not exact definition for carbohydrates. Now exact definition for carbohydrates is compounds which on hydrolysis gives optically active compounds. What type of compounds? Polyhydroxy aldehydes or ketones are called carbohydrates. So short form for carbohydrates is like this. So what is the definition for carbohydrates? Compounds which on hydrolysis gives optically active polyhydroxy aldehydes and ketones. See examples we will see ongoing. Carbohydrates generally classified into two categories, that are simple carbohydrates and complex carbohydrates. Simple carbohydrates means under this category all monosaccharides. First we will discuss definition. Simple carbohydrates means these carbohydrates do not undergo hydrolysis. Sir, in our definition you said that compounds which on hydrolysis gives optically active polyhydroxyaldehydes and ketones are called carbohydrates, but you are telling that simple carbohydrates do not undergo hydrolysis. You should observe carefully. Other compounds on hydrolysis gives carbohydrates, not carbohydrates. Okay. Now simple carbohydrates means do not undergo further hydrolysis. Examples for simple carbohydrates is monosaccharides. Monosaccharides means which do not undergo hydrolysis. We will discuss classification also, no need to worry. Next, complex carbohydrates means which undergoes hydrolysis. which undergoes hydrolysis. Complex hydrolysis examples are oligosaccharides, oligosaccharides, and polysaccharides, polysaccharides. So what are oligosaccharides and what are polysaccharides, we will discuss very soon. Now first one is monosaccharides. Monosaccharides means which do not undergo any hydrolysis. So they classified into two types. They are classified into two types based on functional groups. Based on functional group present in their structure. Present in their structure. Okay. Now I am classifying that monosaccharides are, one is aldoses, other one is ketoses. Aldoses definition is carbohydrates contains aldehyde functional group. Aldehyde functional group. Ketoses means carbohydrates contains keto functional group. Keto functional group. Okay. These aldoses and ketoses. These aldoses and ketoses based on number of carbon atoms. Based on number of carbon atoms, again classified into different categories. If three carbons are present, then the name of monosaccharide is triose. See, triose either may be aldose or ketose. Next category is if 4 carbons, tetrose. For suppose 5 carbons, pentose. For suppose 6 carbons, hexose. Like this classification is there. Now next one, oligosaccharides. See, oligosaccharides means carbohydrates which on hydrolysis gives 2 to 10 monosaccharides. 2 to 10 monosaccharides, and they are classified into disaccharides, trisaccharides, tetrasaccharides, and so on, decasaccharides. See, one more time I am repeating. Oligosaccharides means carbohydrates which on hydrolysis gives 2 to 10 monosaccharides. So that are named as, if disaccharides which on hydrolysis gives 2 monosaccharides, trisaccharides which on hydrolysis gives 3 monosaccharides, either may be same or different. Tetrasaccharides on hydrolysis gives 4 monosaccharides, and so on. Decasaccharides gives 10 monosaccharides. So examples I will give For disaccharides, trisaccharides, tetrasaccharides, etc. We'll see what are the examples. See here, for disaccharides, the molecular formula is C12H22O11. C12H22O11 is the molecular formula for disaccharides, for all disaccharides. I already told you disaccharides on hydrolysis gives 2 monosaccharides. That 2 monosaccharides, see what are the disaccharides we will look first. For suppose sucrose you take, on hydrolysis gives glucose and fructose. See, I didn't tell you, monosaccharides molecular formula is C6H12O6. Disaccharides molecular formula is C12H22O11. Now glucose and fructoses are monosaccharides which do not undergo further hydrolysis. Next, one more disaccharide example is maltose. Maltose on hydrolysis gives glucose, 2 molecules of glucose. Maltose on hydrolysis gives 2 molecules of glucose. Next, one more example for disaccharide is lactose. Lactose on hydrolysis gives 1 molecule of glucose and 1 more molecule of galactose. So these galactose also monosaccharide. So these 3 are disaccharides, these all are monosaccharides. Now next, one more example for trisaccharides. Again here molecular formula is C18H32O16. Trisaccharides on hydrolysis gives 3 monosaccharides. One example I will give, raffinose. Raffinose comes under trisaccharides. It is under hydrolysis gives glucose, fructose and galactose. All these 3 are monosaccharides. Molecular formula is what? C6H12O6. Now next category is tetrasaccharides. Molecular formula is C24H42O21. Now which on hydrolysis gives 4 monosaccharides. Best example is stachyose. For tetrasaccharides example is stachyose. On hydrolysis gives 4 monosaccharides, that are, one is glucose, fructose, galactose and 1 more molecule of galactose. So next category is this is the category under oligosaccharides. Next category is polysaccharides. Polysaccharides example is starch and cellulose. In our syllabus these 2 we have, starch and cellulose, and their molecular formula is C6 H12O5 n times. This is the general classification of carbohydrates. See, carbohydrates classification, one more type is there based on reducing sugars and non-reducing sugars. We will discuss in next class. Thank you.